I'm about to head out to go to the gym, but I wanted to show you guys my Euro USD entry first of all before I actually go. Guys, when I get back, I'm going to give you guys a whole breakdown of literally everything. Right now, this is my current entry. So you can see my entry, you can see where my stop loss is. That is enough for now. I'm going to go ahead and hit the gym, get back, and then I'm going to break it down for you guys.
Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, buddy. Wait.
Family, so we are day trading Euro USD today. This is going to be a very interesting trade. So first of all, this is my second attempt at this trade. I'm going to break down what I saw first and how I got that wrong, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually seeing now and how I caught my current entry. I'm going to put my annotations on real quick just to really help with the navigation of things. This is our swing high and that is our swing low on Euro USD. So no matter what happens in between this range, price is still in a downtrend until when it takes out this very high. And folks, I completely forgot to show you guys that this is a downtrend. So first of all, you can see that price is dropping beneath these lows over here. Then it retraces back up, pulls back, and then it violates the low again. Whenever you see price dropping beneath lows, retrace it back up into a premium and then dropping beneath a low again, price is in a downtrend. But there's a twist to this, guys, and I'm going to show you that later on. And what I like about it as well is that we take out the low. So the moment price trades beneath this low over here, price is in a discount, and then ideally what you want to see is price return up into a premium price before continuing to drop lower. And so that's what it did, return up into a premium price. And just so you guys can see this, I'm going to put this on quickly and then take it off. So from this very high to this very low, from this high to that low, or from swing high to swing low, 50% is here. There you go, 50% is there. And so price traded into a premium, and that was good, that was blessed. Price then moved higher, took out these two highs, and there was mitigation taking place at this up close candle. And so what I'm looking at right now is I see that here there's huge inefficiency. They cleaned up some of it, but they didn't clean up all of it. This was the huge inefficiency from that kind of 6-wick low to this one's high. So if I expand it all the way to the right, you can see they traded up into it. There's still a little bit more left to go ahead and close up. And so this is what I'm anticipating. They don't have to close the whole thing, but ideally it would be nice. I'm looking to take partials the moment price gets up here. So guys, this is a very juicy move from where we are at to where we are now. So that is 90 pips. Let's just say they close in the full thing, we're talking about 125 pips. And it's not to say I trade pips, but I'm just letting you guys know the pip range. But now let's go down to my very first entry, the one that actually flopped. As you guys know, I'm bullish on USD for the moment. I'm not bullish overall long term, but I'm just bullish for today. Cool. So what do we have going on right now? So on the 5-minute time frame, what do I see? I see price trade beneath these different lows. That's a running of liquidity right there. Then price trades higher, trades through this high. And so now the moment price does that, I'm thinking this is the down close candle that we need to be looking at for potential entries when price comes back to this institutional candle. So with that in mind, I'm going to be looking for some kind of retracement into this down close candle, and then ideally I want to be getting it in when mitigation is taking place. So then my very first entry comes in from this candlestick here, literally at the low when price is filling in this little imbalance here. This is where I jumped in with a buy. It did go in my favor just a little bit, so it did jump up roughly about let's just see, roughly about 11 pips, guys. 11 pips. It ran out these relative equal highs over here, and then it literally just turned around and hit my stop loss. When price did this, I didn't start panicking. I didn't go wild. I didn't go crazy or anything, and I didn't try to get my money back. I didn't try to revenge trade or anything. What I decided to do was I decided to be patient and wait for price to show me it wants to move up to the upside. Price continues to run out all these lows. It kept on taking out lows until when price filled in this imbalance right here. So there's an imbalance here from this kind of 6-wick high to that one's low. There's an imbalance there. They fill in this and then they run higher above this high. So that for me is a bullish sign. That for me straight away tells me that I wanted to be taking price to the upside. So this was my new down close candle to work with. Price traded through the high, came back, mitigation taking place, and then we shot higher again. So now I'm seeing down close candles holding. This is where I'm looking to jump into a trade now. So I end up jumping in right here when price is traded into this sell candle over here, and then I look to take price to the upside. This is where I entered, and then my stop loss is right beneath this low over here. Now I'm looking to run this to the upside. We just about firmed the drawdown. You see price literally came all the way back down to near about my stop loss before moving. But this is the importance of putting your stop loss in the right place. And so right now USD is moving blessed, is moving correct. It's burst through these highs. That's a very good sign, a very bullish sign right now. So I'm going to continue to hold this trade. What would be perfect is if we violate this high over here, because ideally this is another up close candle. If we can get above that, then we know that highs are no longer being protected, and then we should continue to run out other highs too. We are literally about to run out the money above this high right here. I'm anticipating this one getting taken too, because it literally is roughly about 3 pips away from each other. There's no reason for them to keep that high too. so they should be taking that also. So this already is a very juicy move. Yes, we just survived it. For those who had a smaller stop loss, it would have been very unlucky for them, but look, this is why you put your stop loss in the right place. So like I mentioned before, I am going to be looking to take out this high over here, because don't forget, we're still trading within this swing high and that swing low. So really and truly, this doesn't really mean anything unless we violate the low. If we don't go forth to violate this low after creating this up close candle in here, then this is just invalid. This is our inefficiency I want to close in, and so this is why I'm going to be taking partials the moment price runs above this high. Then I'm going to let the rest of that trade ride. So we have just taken out those highs now. So this has been a beautiful move. At this point, this is where you can go forth and take partials. You can go forth and take your profit as well. But like I said, I'm looking for price to run even higher. When price does take liquidity, there is a tendency for price to turn around after that. And so this is where I'm going to be expecting some kind of retracement, but I don't expect it to come all the way down here. And as you guys know already, if this is relative equal highs, or even if it isn't to some folks, there's still going to be people putting stop losses 10 to 30 pips above this high. This high comes in at 34, price to trade above this by 10 to 30 pips. This is what we're rocking with right now. So we are playing this one a little bit different. So this is what I'm going to do with my stop loss right now. Whatever low they give me right now, and then price breaks for the high, I'm going to put my stop loss beneath that low. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm still waiting patiently for that low to be formed, to be created. So guys, it's just a waiting game. You have to sit tight and wait for price to do its thing. And just so you guys know, normally I would have taken partials here. This is where I normally take partials, and you know, hands down, I'm always taking partials there. Normally I'm just collapsing the whole trade over here, but I'm looking at a higher time frame POI than a 5-minute time frame. This is why I'm waiting for a low to be formed first, then price running above the high, then I'm going to move my stop loss. Alright family, so we're back with our update. Your boy's taking a shower, your boy's fresh, everything's moving correct. And you know what? They're playing with me right now. I wanted to see them trade to this high, over here right to this high, and then I was going to take some partial profits of 80%. But as you guys can see, instead they have created a double top. They have responded off of this area instead of running out the liquidity. So I'm going to be anticipating this money getting taken anytime soon. Once they run this high, I am going to wax off 80% of this trade. All right family, so we're getting ready to close off this trade any moment now. So we have these relative equal highs one more time. They're giving retail that double top action, but guys, we're going to be running out this liquidity in no time. So I'm going to get ready to close this. I'm going to be closing off 80% of this trade. I just noticed that we did actually run past that high. Even though it was just a pip or so, it did do it. So I'm going to go ahead and close off 80% right now. I've just moved my stop loss to this low, and now I'm going to let the rest of that trade ride. But back at this high again, this time we should run out that high. But what I'm going to do now, just to make sure that I secure more of the bag, is I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss beneath this low over here. I've just moved my stop loss. We are locked in. Okay guys, so I've just been taking out the trade now, so now I'm going to show you guys my executions. This is where I jumped in with my first buy. I got taken out when price was dropping here. I jumped in again with another buy at this area here, took 80% when price was at this level, and then the remainder of my position got taken out beneath this low.